Calamities and great fears shall befall man. He shall wish to die, but he shall not be allowed to. He shall live in horrible anguish, and the nations shall seek the truth and find it. The Book of Zohar, the principal book of Kabbalah, 3rd century A.D. We should recognize that egoism is the only objective evil, and its influence must be neutralized. We have to begin living in accordance with the laws of nature, of which we are an integral part. Modern science asserts that nature is permeated with one thought and develops according to one law, the law of bestowal, which states, "Take according to your need and give according to your ability." The impasse we have reached is nature's gift. In the present circumstances, humanity is ready to admit what it has been denying during its entire history. Kabbalist Michael Lightman, Ph.D. If we live by the law of bestowal, and if all our actions are aimed not at changing our environment, but at changing ourselves, if we aspire to the spiritual and establish contact with the upper world, then we will be able to get out of this dead end. The goal is freedom. The driving force is altruism. All of the greatest minds in all time have come to the same conclusion. Conventional science understands this too. More and more, the views of leading modern scientists resemble what the ancient Kabbalistic books describe. Baal HaSulam, the greatest Kabbalist of the 20th century, has revealed the inner meaning of the Book of Zohar to our generation. The Sulam writes, "If you wish to change, there are 4 factors from which you cannot escape. The first is called basis or essence. It means that you possess unique characteristics that are inherent only in you and no one else. They are passed from one generation to another and cannot be altered. Armed with them, you move toward the purpose of creation. The second factor is a program. Yes, there is a preordained plan of development, the essence of which we receive at birth. It determines everything from birth till death. The third factor is an environment. You live in a society which forces you to observe its laws, norms, and traditions. It imposes its values on you. You can resist this influence, but there's no getting away from it. I do something not because I want to do it, but because some influence compels me to act this way. Baal HaSulam. But what then is freedom of choice all about? What can you do? You are capable of doing only one thing. Baal HaSulam writes, "You are free to make only one thing. You can place yourself under the influence of an environment which aspires for the spiritual just as you do. This environment is the books, a group, and the teacher." The books, written by Kabbalists who have already traveled this path, act as a navigational map that helps us avoid all shoals, reefs, and undercurrents. They enable the traveler to reach his destination on time and in safety. The teacher is an experienced navigator who can read the map and knows how to sail. The group is the crew that joins forces and acts with a single heart for the sake of the goal. You are standing before the entrance to a treasury. You have received an invitation to enter eternity and perfection. Baal HaSulam.